You see, it's all about setting a narrative, and let me explain what that means. You've been hearing this slogan, no kings, no kings, no kings, no kings. What does that mean? No kings. In America, we don't have kings. These are the same people that want to remove an elected president from office because they disagree with him or they don't like the policies he's putting forth. Donald Trump is no king. He's never claimed to be a king. The fact that these people are out protesting proves he's not a king, or he would stop it. It's mind-blowing. But you know, the term no king, it gets into a person's psyche. And people that don't have the ability to process real thought or reason or just, have common sense. Say, in America we don't have kings. Yeah, there's no kings here. Donald Trump said what he was going to do if he became elected over and over again, over 1,000 times. We knew exactly what he was going to do. Okay? Now, unfortunately for some, he's a guy that's going to do what he said he's going to do. So he's doing exactly what we voted for him to do. Period. And he won in a landslide. That's not a king, folks. That's called an election. And he's called the elected president of the United States, whether you like him or not. And so it's just the narrative. And let me give another example. And I don't mean like to change subjects, but Progressive Field had a LGBTQ night. They had Gay Pride Night last Friday. That's where the Indians play. They'll always be the Indians to me, folks. That's where the Indians play. And they had the slogan above on their advertisements when even LGBTQ people should be allowed to have fun. And you think about that statement, and it's like, yeah, everybody should be allowed to have fun. LGBTQ people should be able to have fun. But see, if you're able to process thought and think about that, you think, when have they not been allowed to have fun? When has Progressive Field turned anybody away because they're gay or LGBTQ? How about never? How about never? But see, that's how it starts. It starts with this ridiculous. It's just a slogan, even gay people are, should be allowed to. But when have they not been allowed? You see how that works? And then it gets in people's psyche, and they begin to believe that, there's, all these people, are against LGBTQ. No. But it's like anything. I don't know why we're celebrating why or how somebody has sex or who they have sex with. I don't know why that's a pride thing or why I need to, celebrate that. I've got gay friends. I have gay relatives. Guess what we never, ever talk about when we're together? Whether it's a party or a movie or a show, whatever. Guess what we never talk about? Who they have sex with. Because nobody cares. It doesn't matter. It only matters to them, right? But that's what a narrative is. They set this narrative of, and then people just follow in lockstep. And you got people this past weekend holding signs, no kings, no kings. The sign that was either given to them or they were paid to carry, a lot of them. None of those signs were organic. Nobody created those signs. It's ridiculous, folks. But that's how it works. You create something that where there's a tinge of truth in it. Yeah, no kings. Yeah, in America we have no kings. That's a true statement. But the way that they present it, and we all know what they're getting at, is really something, folks. So anyhow, that's how it works. That's where you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention to everything. Don't be fooled. Don't be duped. Don't be tricked. Believe your seeing eyes and what you hear, and don't let them tell you that you're not seeing or hearing what you are, because you are. Okay. You'll always get the whole truth here, folks. That's what we're called. That's what we try and present and push forward. So we appreciate all of you. Give me a follow, give me a like if you haven't, and stay tuned. And we'll see you again. God bless. Stay safe.